Hi you guys! Today we're making these cute little tassels. One of them has a twisted thread attached to it. So I'm going to show you how to make both of them and you can use it for whatever you like. Let's get started. So in order to make the tassel, I got a tassel maker from Clover and a handy thread twister, which is this one right here. So we're first going to make our little thread that is twisted with the twister right here, and then we'll make our tassel and put it all together and make it cute just like this. So let's do that. So the first thing you need is the twister as well as some yarn. So you can make it the length that you like. Obviously when it twists, it's going to curl up a little bit, and so it's going to make it a hint shorter. There are instructions for the handy thread twister that tells you exactly how long you need to cut it and what it comes out to be in the end. So first we need to attach our yarn to the twister. I'm simply making a little slip knot right here. I'm going to make sure that my hooks are upwards. Then I'm going to slip it in and make sure it's nice and tight. And then I'll do the same with the other side. Once you attach your yarn, you need to kind of cut these off just a bit so that they're short enough. Then you make sure that they're both the same length. So you pull a little bit and then you make a knot here in the back, right around the point where they come together. So now you need to twist this a certain way. The instructions tell you that if you have a S-twisted yarn, you need to twist it counterclockwise. And if you have a Z-twisted yarn, you need to turn it clockwise. Well, this is an S-twisted, so we need to do it counterclockwise. So you're going to hold your yarn a little bit separated like this. Make sure you hold your twister straight, not bend, otherwise when you twist it, you will lose your yarn. And now we start doing counterclockwise. It tells you how long you have to twist it, but very likely you're going to see it very easily when it starts to curl up enough that you'd simply have to let go and it's going to twist on its own the way it's supposed to. Make sure you hold your knot very tightly and have the strands separated. Once you are ready, you can let go and kind of adjust it a little bit. And there we go. It's twisted on its own. And it stays like that. So all you have to do now is take your loops off right here and make a knot. You can now cut it. For me, as I said, I made a slip knot, so I was able to just let it go over here. And it's now ready to go to be used for the tassel. How cute is that? So let's make the tassel. So in order to make the tassel, we're using this tassel maker right here. You can use other devices too. There's many different tassel makers out there. You can even use a book in my opinion, but I really enjoy this tool here because it allows you to keep your yarn in a certain way, and it even allows you to cut it. Once you have it wrapped around a few times, you can adjust it here on these little dials to make it shorter or longer. So it all depends on how big and small you want your tassel. So this is the large size of the tassel maker. So I'm going to adjust it to the mid size right here. So you can see there's 5 dots right here. So I'm doing the mid size. I'm going to close this here to make sure it's tight. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to attach your yarn right here. You simply untie this a little bit, push it into that little gap that appears here, and now you are twisting it around as many times as you wish. So you have to remember though that if you wrap it around a lot, it makes the whole tassel a lot bigger. Okay, so for example, this one is a lot bigger, or fatter, I guess, because I wrapped it around a lot more than this one. Once I have it enough, I'm going to turn it around and attach my yarn over here. It's the same gap as this one, just on the other side. I'm twisting it here again to make sure it stays in place. Now I can cut my yarn. And before I cut it here though, I need to now tie these up. So you're going to take your yarn. So in order to make it really, really tight, and that's what you want to wrap it around a few times. So I've noticed that if I just tie it up, it can get really loose unless you have someone holding down the knot. So I wrap it around just twice here. And you want to be in the middle, so you can tell where about the middle is. It's about here. So now I wrapped around twice. Now we need to attach our twisted thread. So we simply are going to push it into the middle right here. So you can use, of course, a hook if you wish. Makes it easier. I like to do it that way. So you want to make sure it's kind of in the middle, right? So kind of hanging there in the middle. Make sure the knot is on one side, and we have two knots, so we want to make sure they're both on that one side. And it is right behind the knot you're about to make. So now that's in the middle. Now we can make our knots. So we can pull here our two rounds that we twisted around, and now we'll make a really tight knot. And now we can cut our yarn. So we're simply going to cut up here. There's already a nice little line there. We can do that. And then you are also going to cut it over here. So I kind of hold it like this so it doesn't go anywhere and it's still nice and tight. And we're now good. We can put that to the side. Now we're going to push our yarn down here, just like that. So we can cut this later. But so for now, we're just going to hide it over here. That means we're going to wrap our yarn kind of around it and hold this tight. And now we're going to grab another strand of yarn. We're going to do the same thing as we just did. That means we wrap it around a few times. It makes it easier to tie it up and make sure it's nice and tight. So I'm going to do this, and now you're going to adjust it. Before you tie it really tight, adjust it the way you like it. And now you're going to tie it up really tight. What I like to do is take my yarn here, I have these two, and literally use my tapestry needle and push it through here so that they disappear, and it's also a lot more secure. So it doesn't look like I tied it up. So here's one, and then here's the other. It's a bit shorter. And once I've done that, I can go in here in the middle and kind of cut my yarn here, the ones that are in a different color, just because I don't want to see them peek through. They're already tied up, so I know there's nothing going to get loose. And there we go. Now you can't see it anymore. And now you are going to use some paper. I'm just going to use this here because it's actually perfect for this purpose. You're going to put it here, like right where, you can use any paper you wish. I'm just going to use this one, and I'm going to fold it over. Okay, now you're going to hold it down. So now we can cut it very nice and straight. So our tassel looks perfect at the end. So having that line on the paper makes the tassel have a straight cut. So now I can put that to the side and can take out my tassel, and has the perfect length now. How cute is this tassel? So you learned how to make this twisted cord right here. Plus, this cute and adorable tassel was made using the tassel maker here from Clover, as well as the handy thread twister. So yes, you don't have to use thread. You can use any yarn you wish as long as it fits through these hooks, which in my opinion should go up to at least bulky yarn. and it is really a nice handy tool to create this beautiful twisted cord right here for any tassels you wish. How cute is this tassel? So you can make it as big and fat as you like I did over here, or make it skinny. You can make it short, you can make it really long, whatever you feel like is the right thing. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial for these cute little tassels right here. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on the rest of my social media pages. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, as well as Twitter. Head on over there and follow me for cool sneak peeks, free crochet patterns, and tutorials, and check out my website for a detailed tutorial on this one right here. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!